an amazing goodie bag. But now, the party's over! You've ruined it for everyone!
Is it giving Bratz? Is it giving Bratz? Is it giving Bratz? In recent years, there have been a few terrible live action adaptations of animation and dolls. Case in point with the Monster High 2022 live action movie.
You need me to eat him?
No. It was very much low budget and terrible plot decisions. Justice for Deuce and Cleo's relationship. And the infamous Winx Club saga on Netflix, which took the girly popness out of the show. But there's one live action adaptation that could have been so great, but fumbled so hard. As you can tell by the title, today we'll be dissecting the disastrous failure of the live action Bratz movie. From terrible casting decisions, to it giving very much low budget Mean Girls, High School Musical and the Cheetah Girls. Welcome to the hilarious monstrosity of the Bratz live action movie. Now disclaimer, this movie was one of my childhood movies. And you know those childhood movies that you love so much, but once you become an adult you realize how bad they were, but you still love them? Yeah, that's what Bratz is for me. Before really deep diving on what went wrong with the movie, we must go back to where it all began. In 1999, a man named Carter Bryant was working at Mattel as a designer for Barbie. While driving one day, he passed Kickapoo High School in Springfield, Missouri, and spotted a group of teen girls who he described as bratty. He was inspired by the group's bratty energy and hip-hop fashion, and thus his inspiration for the Bratz dolls started. His inspiration further expanded when he saw the infamous Devil/Angel Girl ads for the fashion shoe brand Steve Madden that was featured in 17 magazine, and thus began the creation of his first 4 Bratz characters: Zoe, a white girl; Halliday, an African-American girl; Lupe, a Hispanic girl; and Jade, an Asian girl. He worked on a character secretly while still working at Mattel as a Barbie designer because he knew that Mattel would not want to deviate from their traditional designs. He envisioned the girls as strong and fearless. Their famous tagline became, "The girls with the passion for fashion." Carter ended up getting a meeting with MGA Entertainment and presented his sketches of the 4 Bratz to Isaac Lauren, the CEO of MGA, who promptly concluded that the Bratz looked like ugly aliens.
And to be honest with you, I thought they look alien.
However, his 11-year-old daughter Jasmine Lauren thought they looked cute.
And she told me, Dad, they really look cool. They're different. So it's okay, if she thinks they're good, we will do it.
And with his daughter's approval, Isaac and MGA Entertainment were on board with the Bratz. Then came the name changes for the 4 Bratz. For the love of his daughter, Isaac Lauren changed Lupe's name to Yasmin, similar to his daughter's name, Jasmine.
I was so honored when my dad named Yasmin after me because she really believes in herself.
Zoe was changed to Chloe, Halliday to Sasha, and Jade was the only one to keep her original name. And so Sasha, Jade, Chloe and Yasmin, the 4 original Bratz dolls, were cemented. Bratz is known for its inclusivity and diversity as a doll line, and that was their main goal from the beginning. Isaac Lauren did not want to name the girls' ethnicities, as he didn't want to exclude people and wanted people to see themselves in the dolls. The debut of the dolls, called Bratz, debuted poorly due to their Barbie counterpart, but the following Christmas led to their popularity. And the rest was history, baby. Bratz would start outselling Barbies, which had Mattel tight.
Candy's not going to save Barbie. Barbie's not going to save Barbie. And the leadership that they have at Mattel right now is not going to save Barbie.
Which led to lawsuits being hurled from both sides. I mean, I loved both Barbie and Bratz as a kid, but I only ever had a Skipper doll. The only Bratz doll I had, if you can even call it a doll, was a stuffed one from a mall. Oh, why did I remind myself? It's too painful to think about how I never had a Bratz doll of my own. Before we get into how the movie completely missed the mark of the casting and characterization of the 4 Bratz girls, we must delve into how they were characterized initially. Starting with Sasha. Even though Isaac Lauren specified that he did not want the girls' ethnicities to be labelled, Sasha is known to be a dark-skinned black girl. The 4 girls were given trademark nicknames. Sasha's is Bunny Boo. Her style is characterized as streetwear, beanies, and jeans, essentially the look of the heyday of hip-hop. Her personality is described as sassy, cocky at times,
I can't commit to any one guy. When you're this gorgeous, why should you?
and having a bad temper.
No way, interview in 24. I have an interview.
It's giving angry black woman trope. I won't lie. Cause why she gotta have a bad temper? But she also cares about her friends, has passion for dancing, streetwear, hip hop, and R&B. She also plays a motherly role in the group, often saving Chloe from her dramatic freakouts and breakdowns.
This place is so beyond help.
Yo, drama mama, snap out of it.
Chloe is known to be a white girl. Her nickname is Angel and her style is described to be animal prints, shimmering and sparkly fabrics. Her biggest personality traits are her propensity to overreact and panic at the slightest bit of trouble.
Maybe the Tweevils planted a chip in Jade's brain. Maybe they have chips in their brains. Maybe they're all being turned into zombie drones for a worldwide chip-headed conspiracy.
Earning the nickname Drama Mama by her friends, which is mostly uttered by Sasha.
Drama mama, snap out of it.
Yasmin's ethnicity is often debated. She's cited as either Hispanic, Latina, or Middle Eastern, specifically from Iran, since Yasmin is named after Isaac Lauren's daughter, who is Middle Eastern. To me, I've always seen her as Latina. Her nickname is Pretty Princess. Her style is composed of a bohemian glam style. Yasmin's personality is said to be feminine, stylish, and glamorous. She can be quiet and loves nature and animals. She also has a passion for writing. Jade is characterized as an Asian girl. Her nickname is Cool Cat. Her style is described as unique as she takes chances with fashion, making it over the top to express herself. She is described as the ultimate fashionista, quirky, confident, and not afraid to stand out from the crowd. She's also cited as the brightest and the most intellectual of the 4. Out of the 4 girls, Chloe is definitely my favorite because of the simple fact that I find her so hilarious in the CGI animated TV show and movies. The CGI animated TV series aired from 2005 to 2008. It's set in the fictional city of Stylesville, California, and follows Jade, Chloe, Yasmin, and Sasha running their teen magazine called Bratz magazine, while going to high school and combating their rivals, Your Thing magazine, run by the reigning queen of fashion, Burdine Maxwell.
Do you know who I am? I am Burdine Maxwell, founder, president, and editor of Your Thing magazine. And the reigning queen of fashion.
And her mean, annoying, and iconic identical twin interns, Kirsty and Casey, who are more known as the Tweevils.
Hi, my cat died today. Get a new one.
Burdine and the Tweevils exclusively wore pink, and they were clearly a shade towards Barbie. The Bratz had adventures while also being accompanied by their guy friends, Dylan, Cameron, and Ethan. And one thing that nobody can dispute, okay, is that the theme song ate down. The series had so many hilarious moments that have become pop culture memes.
Ew!
What an interesting artifact.
Dylan, stop! What? Ivy.
Like, the animation was so terrible that it made it even funnier. All the budget definitely went towards the hair animation. Their hair was always flowing, child. There are a total of 15 CGI animated Bratz movies. The best one being Fashion Pixies. Okay, now. Although young girls like me were eating up the Bratz brand, the rise of Bratz was not without its controversies. Bratz was seen by many as over-sexualized and inappropriate for young girls. Some examples of the controversies were the Secret Date doll line released in 2004. The boxes contained one female Bratz and one male Bratz doll hidden behind a secret door. The pairs were random and the buyer didn't know who was behind the door until they brought and opened the box.
Got a secret date tonight, and I don't know who it's gonna be. Is it Dylan or Cameron?
Many parents did not agree with this line as they thought that dating being advertised to young audiences was wrong. The back of the box read, "It's 7 a.m. Saturday night. You're all dressed up and ready for your blind date to arrive. When suddenly the doorbell rings. Immediately, your heart begins to pound. Who will it be? What will he be like? What does he have planned? It's all a secret until you open the door and find out." This also made some parents question whether they wanted their young daughters to be pretending to go out on blind dates, going as far as to write letters to the MGA CEO Isaac Lauren demanding the dolls to be removed from sale. The main controversy about the Bratz franchise is the supposed over-sexualization. Compared to Barbies, which were conservative dolls, the Bratz were more modern and more edgy. With their big lips, thick hair, short skirts, thigh-high socks, and high-heeled shoes, they were seen as something that would corrupt young girls. In 2007, the American Psychological Association stated that the Bratz dolls with their sexualized clothing were worrisome as they claimed that the dolls were designed specifically for 4 to 8-year-olds. However, a UK MGA spokesman refuted this and stated that the core values of Bratz were not sexualization, but friendship, hairplay, and a passion for fashion. Also, that the dolls were aimed at young women aged 10 to 18, not 6 to 8-year-old children. I mean, I loved Bratz as a little girl, and not once did I ever think, oh, they're up here wearing short skirts, let me go hoe around. No, all I saw was that Sasha looked like me and she was glamorous and she was fierce and she liked to dress nice. Like, come on, parents were definitely seeing it from a conservative adult lens back then because kids were not thinking about that type of stuff when looking at a Bratz doll. All they saw was that the dolls were pretty. Bratz fashion, which was heavily inspired by hip-hop culture, influenced 2000s fashion that is still seen today, especially during the Y2K resurgence on TikTok through the Bratz challenge. Now that we've discussed the history of Bratz, it's time to get into the mess that was Bratz 2007, starting with the casting problem. Let's get into each casting for the Bratz and the whitewashing that followed. Yasmin is played by Natalia Ramos. The problems are really hard to miss with Yasmin. Yasmin is portrayed as a white, Jewish, Hispanic instead of a tanned girl who is either Latina or Middle Eastern. Chloe is played by Skylar Shea. Chloe is not just an all-American white girl. In this movie, she's Slavic American, which is only referenced once when she speaks Russian at the very beginning of the movie.
Ciao.
Sasha is played by Logan Browning. Sasha is portrayed as a brown-skinned black girl instead of a dark-skinned black girl.
And I was the happiest person on earth.
She really looks the most like the doll.
Girl, no. She looks like a Bratz doll, but she don't look like Sasha. Jade is played by the queen that is Janelle Parrish. She's also whitewashed as Jade is portrayed as mixed race, white and Asian. The Bratz franchise has always prided itself on being diverse and inclusive, but this movie missed that mark by whitewashing 3 out of the 4 main girls. Now that we've established the cast and the whitewashing, let's get into the girls' weird characterizations that are linked to stereotypes. The 4 girls' personalities and backgrounds are one of the biggest letdowns of the movie, not fitting their CGI animation / doll line personalities at all, even being rooted in stereotypes. A rapid fire of Yasmin's personality traits: she's shy, quiet, and has an interest in journalism and singing, but she has immense stage fright.
You have to join chorus. You know you have the most insane voice ever. Not a chance. Remember kindergarten? Me, Mary had a little lamb, throw up, 30 kids screaming.
Ciao. Now Yasmin's background is the one that's rooted the most in stereotypes. When she wakes up in the morning, she's greeted by a mariachi band in her kitchen.
Buenos dias!
Which is so weird because I'm pretty sure in the movie, Yasmin is Hispanic from Spain, not Mexico. And you know, mariachi bands are Mexican. We also hear stereotypical Spanish music being played around the house in the morning. Not only is her house full of a mariachi band, but she also has a big Hispanic family all living in one home. Yeah, not stereotypical at all, Bratz. We also see that she has a younger brother named Manny and a Jewish aunt. She has a close relationship with her aunt and she does this special chocolate trick.
So, come on, pay up.
I don't even think we get a mention of her parents, which is strange. This microphone is so heavy to hold. Yasmin is essentially the main girl in the movie. She also has a relationship with Dylan in the movie, which deviates from CGI and dolls, as in the CGI animation, she has a crush on Ethan's smoothie making ass.
Is there something you wanted to ask me?
Yes. The safari party, the safari party! The safari party, the safari party!
However, her being into journalism does track with the CGI animation. One of the only things about Yasmin that does. A rapid fire of Chloe's personality in the movie. She's sporty, clumsy, and interested in soccer. Chloe is the only one of the 4 that isn't stereotyped. She comes from an underprivileged background compared to the rest of the girls, as her mother is a working single mom. She's also interested in Cameron, which tracks with the animation and doll line.
Hi.
Hi.
Missing something?
My shoe. You found it.
However, I feel like in terms of personality, Chloe's one is the most disappointing. She is not overdramatic and anxiety-ridden like the Chloe in the CGI animation. I thought Chloe's dramatic outbursts were hilarious.
100 years from now, they'll find my bones and wonder who's that skeleton with the really cute outfit.
Instead of being overdramatic, she's ditzy and clumsy. Chloe also feels more tomboyish in the movie instead of her regular girly girlness. She's definitely one of the biggest letdowns for me in terms of personality. Hashtag not my Chloe Chow. A rapid fire of Jade's personality. She's intelligent, loves science, and loves fashion designing. When it comes to her stereotype, she has a strict Asian mother who expects perfection from her academically.
Now remember, Jade, you have math clips, science club, Kumon, and violin.
She also has to hide her true wardrobe from her parents and get changed at school. Girl, she even has a secret wardrobe in her bedroom. Now, who built that? Like, they're really trying to convince us that a 14-year-old built a secret room in her bedroom. She also has a love interest in a nerdy science guy named Dexter, played by the cosplay Jamaican Chet Hanks.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chetana, coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want to say?
For me, I think Jade was the best cast and characterized in this movie. Jade was already characterized as the most intellectual in the group, so her being into science made sense. And her passion for fashion designing fit too. Her characterization actually lived up to her cool cat nickname, as she was pretty laid back. And I also think that Janelle Parrish was the best actor out of the 4 in the movie, but we'll get into the acting later, child. A rapid fire of Sasha's personality traits: outspoken, confident, and interested in cheerleading.
Who's got it? Please. You've got something better? Oh, you know I do. So bring it. Girl, I brought it, nailed it, lent it to my friend's kid sister, and I borrowed it back while you were still figuring out the beat.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
Now, Sasha's stereotype was her parents being divorced and doing joint custody. You could argue that it fit into the stereotype of the broken black family. But hey child, maybe I'm looking too much into it. Sasha is the only one of the 4 who doesn't get a love interest, which really feeds into the black girl not needing anybody thing. Like, at the end of the movie, all the girls give their guys a kiss and Sasha is left with nobody. When it comes to Sasha's characterization deviating from the CGI animation and doll line, well, obviously the main one is her not being dark-skinned, but also the fact that she should be interested in dance in the movie, not cheerleading, as one of the core parts of her personality in the CGI animation and doll line was dancing. Cheerleading would fit Chloe more. Now let's get into the side characters. Now Dylan is totally different to his CGI animation / doll personality and looks. He did not escape the whitewashing. Oh no. Instead of being tanned and dark haired, he's white with lighter brown hair. He is also deaf in this movie, which he isn't in the animation or doll lines. In the CGI animation, Dylan is goofy, fun, and a bit of a player.
Ladies, a stud is born.
Goodbye, Dylan.
And hangs out with Cameron. But in this movie, we never see Cameron and Dylan interact. Hashtag not my Cameron. Cameron is supposed to be blonde and blue eyes, but in this movie, they actually whitewashed him and made him a curly brown haired boy who is a simp for our main villain, Meredith. Meredith is our main villain. She is an entirely new character for the movie, erasing the icons that were Burdine Maxwell and the Tweevils. And the main thing I can say about Meredith is that she is a wannabe Sharpay Evans chow.
I just love me.
But I will say she is very campy with her villainness.
We help them find their way. Or else.
She's the student body president thanks to her daddy being the principal and has 2 minions, Avery and Quinn. Meredith's essential goal is to have the whole school segregated into cliques for some reason, wanting everyone to stick to the status quo. But let's go on to the headachy plot now. In this chapter, I'll be going over most of the plot. I want to save some of the plot for separate chapters. So the relationships, styling, soundtrack, and acting will all be separate chapters. The Bratz wake up as freshmen for their first day in high school, and they do not look 14 at all. Which is funny considering that Yasmin's actor Nathalia Ramos was about 14 or 15 when filming. The girls all wake up excited, ready to pick out their outfits, and now ciao, Sasha, as a black girl, would not just go to sleep with no bonnet or without wrapping her hair when she literally has a silk press. Nope. See, this is what I hate about fictional media and black women, because time and time again, I see black women going to bed with no protection. The representation is not giving. Also, who wakes up in the morning and instantly starts smiling and getting out of bed so fast? Now, I'm all about being positive in the morning, but child, this is just ridiculous. But I will say, I love Sasha's bedroom the best. It's real cute.
Adios. Sayonara. Das vidania. Ciao, my sisters.
Diversity, even though we whitewash and stereotype. Also, can we talk about how Sasha's dad doesn't know how to use a toaster?
You're an idiot.
What would I do without you?
Sir, you'd probably die of hunger. The high school the girls attend Carry Nation High School is actually a terrible school. Like, who's sending their kids to a school that has signs that say obey, order and submit? When the Bratz arrive at school, Jade has to change her boring parent-friendly outfit into her scorching, expressive outfit. And we're meant to believe that Jade was able to get undressed in public in a 3-person huddle with nobody seeing her.
Re-huddle!
I will say she ate down though.
Express yourself, girl, let it on and out. Just do your thing, ain't nothing to worry about.
Meredith is introduced with her minions and her simp boyfriend Cameron, arranging each freshman into a clique. As I previously stated, Meredith has a weird obsession with segregating people into cliques. And the showcasing of the cliques gave very much Mean Girls.
You have the goths, the skaters, the disco dorks, the b-boy blingers, the gangsters, the wannabe gangsters, the pretzel people who are into yoga. Very different from the greenies who hate anything not made of plants.
We essentially understand that the school is being run as a prison when we see the principal reading a book that his daughter Meredith gave him to help him run the school, which is conveniently titled How to Run a Prison.
You were right. Chapter 10. Control the population. A. Separate the inmates into groups. You see, this was your idea. Advanced thinking.
Okay, Daddy. I've told you this more than 50 times. You may not speak to me during school hours.
Well, dear, I mean, everyone knows you're my daughter, and I'm very proud of you.
Do you want me to tell Mother about this?
Yeah, the principal is a clueless bozo. The girls walk past the mandatory clique check-in and are not interested in being in a clique. But Meredith knows that they will be sucked into a clique sooner or later. And she's not wrong, because a montage of the girls finding their interests ensues. Jade owns science and home ec. She designs a dress for her teacher and who did the teacher's hair and makeup? It's not adding up. It's not adding up, child. Sasha owns cheerleading, Chloe owns soccer, and Cameron shows his interest in Chloe, but continues to simp for Meredith.
Yeah!
What are you gawking at?
She's hot! Hot player. Seriously.
And Yasmin looks into the choir club, tempted to go in, but due to her stage fright, backs away from the room and bumps into Dylan, and this interaction happens.
Why don't you watch where you're going? Are you blind? Hello?
No, but I'm deaf.
What?
I'm deaf.
You don't sound deaf.
Well, you don't look ignorant, but I guess you can't judge a book, right?
Oh, Dylan, don't eat her up like that. So the girls get sucked into their new cliques and begin to see less and less of each other, shown in a montage. And let me tell you something, child. This movie loves montages. Like 80% of this movie is montages. Let's count this as the first montage. Their friendship ends up breaking up completely as they are always too busy for each other. And not even 20 minutes into the movie, we're hit with a 2. Yes, I said 2-year time jump, with the girls now juniors and complete strangers to one another. The girls still miss each other, and Jade and Yasmin have a weird gushing moment in the bathroom about new lip gloss.
Oh, great gloss. Peach party.
Yeah, I just got it. You
Gorgeous.
like it?
I love it. I know. Yeah.
When Jade leaves, Yasmin whispers that she misses her.
I miss you.
Well, girl, open your mouth and say that to her then. One thing that confuses me is if Yasmin has a clique. Like, she claims she's in journalism, but we never see her with them. A very contrived food fight happens when Meredith catches Cameron talking to Chloe for like the first time.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Cameron.
So you're telling me it's been 2 years and Cameron and Chloe have still barely talked, and Cameron is still being a simp for Meredith. Meredith's dog can apparently understand English, and when Meredith tells the dog to stop Chloe from talking to Cameron,
Okay, Paris, we're a team and Mommy needs your help. I need you to go over there. Yes, I do. And I need you to make sure that Cameron stops talking to the evil soccer freak.
it does just that and nibbles on Chloe's jeans, which leads her to hilariously dropping her tray of food all the way down onto Jade. Jade screams at Chloe, and while doing so backs up into a bin which rolls in Sasha's direction, and Jade accidentally throws her tray onto Sasha. When getting up to yell at Jade, Sasha ends up tripping on a skateboard. The skateboard rolls into Yasmin, and Yasmin hilariously body plants into her food. Yasmin then comes up with the weakest insult that she could muster towards Sasha.
Sasha, you stupid cheerleader!
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
And a food fight ensues with the whole student body. And child, Meredith must have some superhuman strength or made a deal with the devil because no food lands on her. Conveniently, all four girls end up throwing food at each other right next to the principal's statue, and they end up breaking it, landing them all in detention. Now, why are the girls posted up in detention like they're in an album cover? Like, what is Chloe doing up there? The girls start arguing and accusing each other of ditching the group, and Sasha says the best line in the movie to Chloe.
What are you talking about, Sasha? At least we don't buy our friends with our daddy's bank account. Only because you don't have a dad or a bank account.
They have a contrived heart-to-heart after Sasha just insulted Chloe with that line. Oh my gosh. Talking about what they've all done for each other in the past. This all of a sudden makes them friends again, and they vow not to let the cliques get to them and start hanging out with each other to defy the clique law of the school. They had everyone in the school watching them in disgust when the girls decided to sit with each other instead of their respective cliques.
What? You trying to fight?
To go a step further, the girls start making the cliques mingle with each other. And cue montage number 2. Even though Meredith is already 16, she decides to have another Sweet 16 and have MTV's Super Sweet 16 film it.
I'm going to use the invitations to bring organization and harmony back to our school. Oh, I get it. No clicky, no ticky.
Chloe's mother is doing the catering, but she becomes so overworked by Meredith that she ends up sleeping through her baking.
But I have to cook the food. No, Mom, I have to cook the food. Mom, you can't work. You need to sleep.
Where? Mom, look at me.
Child, are we sure that it was just poor sleep? Because it's giving that she was on something. The Bratz decide to help Chloe's mother and do all the baking, even though they state that they can't bake.
Cook? You want me to cook? Girl, I burn water.
Yeah, are you kidding? Because there's definitely no way I can do this.
Cue montage number 4. Montage number 3 happened when they went shopping. When Meredith finds out that the Bratz will be the catering crew, after Chloe's mother can't get her own, she decides to dress them up as clowns. But as you know, the girls with the passion for fashion have Jade, the master seamstress, to make the outfits better, and Sasha, the master makeup artist, to make their makeup better.
I got SMK, Sasha's makeup kit.
And cue montage number 5. Meredith's extra ass comes into her birthday party on an elephant. Now, why is there only one guy from MTV filming the Super Sweet 16 on his camcorder? Meredith gets completely upstaged by the Bratz' new catering look. After Meredith does her value brand version of Sharpay's Fabulous from High School Musical 2,
Simply one and only fabulous. You wanna be my homie? Funky and fabulous. Don't need me 'cause I got it. Fabulous.
she decides to embarrass Yasmin, who, remember, has stage fright by calling her up on stage to sing. Ciao, Yasmin is essentially manhandled onto the stage. When Yasmin refuses to sing and storms off, Meredith decides to get revenge by playing a video she got from Yasmin's brother, Manny. In it, Yasmin is singing La Cucaracha with her aunt while wearing a green face mask. Manny, to get back at Yasmin for messing up his hair 2 years ago,
Looking good, chica.
Yasmin, you will pay for this.
secretly recorded this video. Like, the video isn't even embarrassing. It may be embarrassing if you're 5 years old, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, Dylan, who is deaf, knows what song Yasmin and her aunt are singing because he says that he can read lips and starts a conga line. Ciao, what is this? Meredith's self-centered ass tries to get their attention back on her, but she accidentally trips over Jade, which pushes Meredith straight into her own birthday cake, with her whole body rolling into it. What is it with people in this movie falling onto food and rolling in it? Her temper tantrum leads to her minions falling into the pool, and she has the audacity to thank them as if they intentionally sacrificed themselves so she wouldn't fall in the pool.
Thank you.
But Chow, the elephant, isn't having it and pushes Meredith in the pool too. The Bratz end up offering fake help to Meredith.
Can get you a towel? I know CPR.
And this is when Meredith calls them Bratz.
Bratz!
This is the first time we hear the word Bratz, so essentially Meredith names them. Great.
Hi, I'm Fifi. This is the best party I have ever been to in my whole life. Happy birthday, Meredith.
Meredith decides to hold a talent show and holds auditions. And cue montage number 6.
I love MySpace.
Okay, get your product placement, MySpace. We even see a cameo of Kevin McHale, who plays Artie in Glee in his boy band days. Get it, Kevin?
She's hurt.
The Bratz decide to get into the talent show using the name Bratz, from Meredith calling them that.
Well, if it isn't the Bratz.
Bratz. Chloe, you're a genius.
So they recruit other cliques to help them, and cue montage number 7. When Meredith finds out, she threatens Yasmin with dirt she has on all 4 of the girls while wielding a samurai sword. Child, I can't.
So you see, it's really in your best interest to drop out of the talent show. Or I'll be forced to go public with all these embarrassing flaws that I have right here on your friends, Sasha, Jade, and particularly Clover.
Chloe.
Same thing.
Now, instead of being a normal person and telling her friends what Meredith has planned, Yasmin just tells them that she doesn't want to do the talent show.
It's just not my thing. It's kind of stupid.
Her friends are furious with her and cut her off, and the Bratz place in the talent show is cancelled. However, Chloe's mother tells the girls that something must be wrong with Yasmin if she dropped out, and the 3 girls go over to Yasmin's house. And now Yasmin wants to act like a normal person and tell them what Meredith threatened her with. They then team up to get back into the talent show. Meredith eats up every act since they all sucked.
Yeah, I make up all the rules. I can't help it if I set all the trends. Everybody wants to be my best friend.
The Bratz then hijack the talent show, and Meredith uses her dreaded flash drive and exposes them.
If all else fails, I always have this. Meredith, transfer it to this.
But child, her dirt on them was so weak. The dirt she had on Jade was her lying to her parents about what she wears at school.
This is who you think she is. This is who she really is.
Who took that picture of Jade? That was the first day of freshman year. Her mom is upset, and Jade tells the crowd that she has duality, loving science and having a passion for fashion. And everyone cheers her on, including her parents. And child, in real life, her strict Asian mother would not be smiling and agreeing. In real life, she would have been pissed. The dirt Meredith has on Chloe is that Chloe's mother used to work for Meredith's family and Meredith's doll was stolen and she assumed it was Chloe.
My favorite, most beloved dolly. Ow. It still hurts.
Chloe stands up for her mother and gasp! Plot twist. Meredith's little sister comes onto stage and admits it was her who stole the doll.
Never took your doll.
Actually, I did. You were using it as a doorstop.
Then, all of a sudden, the talent show becomes some sort of group therapy session, with Manny confessing to the crowd that he recorded Yasmin singing La Cucaracha and how Meredith used the video to humiliate Yasmin.
Yasmin, I'm very sorry.
Ciao, then random people start talking about their secrets.
Most of my friends think I'm a tough jock, but I've been taking ballet since I was 5. And you know what? I like it.
I cheated on my pop quiz and my midterm and my final.
Even Yasmin's aunt.
I'm Bubby, and I am a chocoholic.
Hi, Bubby.
After the unnecessary group therapy scene, the Bratz do their performance, and it's giving very much Cheetah Girls with the outfits. But child, they ate it up. Bratitude went #1 in my house. I'm sorry, the way that the crowd misspelt Bratitude, girl. The talent show win ends up being a tie between the Bratz and Meredith. Meredith gets the golden hatchet and the Bratz get the scholarship, which they give to Chloe.
The scholarship goes to the Bratz.
Then, all of a sudden, the MTV vice president invites the Bratz to perform at a movie red carpet.
Oh, but you four girls, whoa. You have got superstar written all over you. Hey, we're having a movie premiere next Saturday night. How would you girls like to be the featured act on the red carpet?
Yeah. When they perform at the red carpet, I swear in the beginning they make it so obvious that it isn't Yasmin singing. Like, who is that black woman singing for her?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
BFFR. What did that spell? Be fucking for real.
Like, they didn't even make it believable. They ate, but Chloe was so awkward, probably why they barely cut to her in the performance. But we'll get onto the acting later. Meredith and her dad spy on them, and I will say, her dad rides for her, even though he's completely clueless and useless.
I totally would have won that talent show.
Well, dear, there's always a next time.
No, there is not a next time. I'm graduating.
Oh, yeah. Oh, congratulations, dear.
When it comes to the relationships in this movie, they are all hollow and underdeveloped. Cameron is a simp for Meredith his whole high school career. Like, one minute he won't listen to what she wants him to do.
Cameron, get me a drink.
Get your own drink.
What?
But he's still with her. Grow a backbone, sir. As you remember, in freshman year, Yasmin bumped into Dylan and he hit her with this.
Well, you don't look ignorant, but I guess you can't judge a book, right?
After the 2-year time jump, the girls go shopping and they see Dylan. Dylan quickly glances at them and then continues with his day. The girls all start gushing, claiming that it's obvious that Dylan likes Yasmin, from just a glance.
He totally just checked you out. Did you see that? He's into you. What, Dylan?
Yasmin then goes on to say this.
He never looks me in the eye. He's never asked me out, and he can never even remember my name. Oh my God, he's crazy about me.
Yasmin, girl. Oh, the life of a teenage girl. However, Yasmin does kiss Dylan on the cheek at the end of the movie, so I guess they're together. Jade has a relationship of sorts with a science nerd named Dexter. When a jock tries to flirt with her,
I bet you and I could do a lab experiment without the Bunsen burner. You feeling me?
Dexter defends her honor and starts doing some karate anime type moves. It's giving I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side!
Wait, Dexter ends up whipping the jock's ass and the jock is impressed, wanting him to join the football team. Jade and Dexter share a kiss on the cheek at the end of the movie. Chloe and Cameron have a crush on each other throughout the movie, but as you know, Cameron is simping for Meredith. It literally took Cameron 2 years to even introduce himself to Chloe. The two also share a kiss on the cheek at the end of the movie, when Cameron finally grows a backbone and balls and breaks up with Meredith.
You go on that stage and I'm never speaking to you again.
You know what? That's the best offer I've heard all day.
Now, the CGI animation and the doll line had Cameron and Chloe together, but child, this movie, they were not giving. As I already stated, Sasha was the only Bratz with no love interest. The good old black girl doesn't need anybody because she's strong. Now, whatever this was incredibly weird. Manny was 14, constantly flirting with Meredith's little sister Cherish, who was 11.
So what do you think of my hair today? I did this side just for you. I like them feisty.
But child, she looked even younger than that. But Cherish, the real diva of this movie, knew her worth and kept rejecting him.
Don't you need a license to be that ugly?
Now this is where I get stumped. I can't tell 100% if the clothes are accurate because one minute I'm like, yeah, the Bratz would wear this. And then the next I'm like, nah. It's different seeing the clothes on humans than on the dolls. But I always leave more on the side that the outfit choices were wrong for the most part. But I will say I loved the big chunky accessories though. It was very Bratz. The makeup was good too, and the lip gloss was always lip glossing. And you know the Bratz are always gonna love some heels. Although the Bratz usually wear chunky platform heels, and they were barely anywhere in this movie. Let's dissect each girl's style and see if they really give Bratz. I liked Sasha's style the best. She wears a lot of animal prints, specifically cheetah. The stylist essentially stole Chloe's love of animal prints and gave it to Sasha. Her hairstyles were also so cute, very Bratz, especially the half up, half down ponytail and swoop look, and the two pigtails look. I love a good ponytail swoop moment. Oof. However, I don't think her wardrobe was very Sasha, as Sasha was characterized as loving hip hop / street aesthetics, but I loved her outfits the most out of the four girls. I think Jade's outfits were almost true to her doll characterization, as she's characterized with quirky dark outfits. She wore a lot of black and wore blue streaks in her hair, which gave very much Rock Angels. However, I never noticed that Jade's CGI animation / doll counterpart stayed with bangs. But in this movie, Jade didn't have any bangs whatsoever. In the movie, she would rock some pigtails sometimes, which was very Bratz. Ultimately, her style was giving very much goth fashion. Yasmin's fashion in this movie does fit the bohemian style that Yasmin is characterized to have, but lacks the glam that Yasmin is supposed to have. Definitely my second least favorite style in the movie. Now here is the worst style in the movie.
Ew. Me?
Chloe's style was the biggest letdown in terms of outfits. She's constantly in jeans and trousers, and when she's wearing a dress or skirt, she's always wearing something underneath. Her first outfit was terrible. Those ugly ass stripy warmers. There is one positive though. I liked her hair. In the movie, she's meant to be sporty, okay. Fine, but where's her glam and girly outfits that she's known to have? Overall, I have a really lukewarm to damn near cold reception to the outfits, which is a shame because they're literally the girls with the passion for fashion. Now, one of the few positives about this movie for me is the soundtrack, except for this mess. I mean, Rockstar by Prima J, Love is Wicked by Brick and Lace, Meredith's All About Me performance, Open Eyes, and of course Gratitude all went diamond in my house, child. Jade and Sasha, played by Janelle Parrish and Logan Browning respectively, were the best actors out of the four. Their acting felt the most natural.
Look who's walking by sporting some bad jeans and looking fine.
Please, that's like a textbook definition of superpower. It's a thing in your life that you're really amazing at, but you hide it from the world so people will think you're normal.
And I mean, hello, it's Mona Vanderwaal.
Okay, Mona, we get it. You can freaking sing.
Chloe's actor, Skylar Shay's acting felt awkward a lot of the time, and she had the least amount of lines. And when she didn't have any lines, she just looked awkward.
Same old, same old. I just wish my parents could see who I really am.
The worst.
Yasmin's actor, Nathalia Ramos's acting, just felt fake, like she was trying really hard to sound like a teenage girl, which is funny because she was a teenage girl.
Can't believe you spend half your time documenting dirt on everyone else. You really need to get a life. There's no boy, Bubby. It's Sasha, Jade, and Chloe. We're a team again. I mean, everyone at school is only friends with the people in their group, but we've decided to be friends with everyone.
What? You're not as bad as people say you are. You're worse!
I do think Chelsea Stubb did a good job as Meredith, even though Meredith was a Sharpay clone. There were many examples of bad acting from the side characters too.
That's the level I expect from a Falcon cheerleader. You've got something better, so bring it.
These are the jokes, people.
Ecomaniac.
Very good, Cameron. Tree hugger. Now, if you sit at this table...
For Newly effect, you are seriously superior. We would be honored to have you as a member of our science team.
Yeah.
You know it's all about me.
You gonna cry?
Oh, listen up. That bus is weak. It's cramped up with freaks. And I have no time to show my hair mystique. Woo, word.
Weird.
So Bratz 2007 was definitely one of the movies of all time. As much as it's a crappy, cringy movie, it still holds a special place in my heart, as it is a part of my childhood, but oof, it is bad, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. For my Degrassi fans, don't worry, because part 2 of the frustrating decline of Degrassi is coming very soon. But I have so many more videos planned too. I want to give you guys high quality videos, so sometimes things might take longer to upload. But thank you for your patience. If you enjoyed hearing me yap and want to hear more opinions from me about TV shows and movies, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the... oh, my voice is going. Guys, I need to get some water. Hydrate. Okay, we're back to it. My voice is still a bit croaky. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video by me. I'm Reality-oholic. Oh yeah, and my real name is Edwina. Hello. Hi guys. Edwina. Like Edwin, but with A, Edwina. Because so many times when I say my name for the first time, people don't hear it. I don't know why. When I say my name Edwina, people come up with different names like Edwina, Drina. Like, no, my name is Edwina. Anyway, hi guys. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ah!